Okay. The I'm gonna hop straight into it. Right now we're gonna be thinking about I'm gonna be thinking about I should stop saying where because no one was here. I should get all the credit to myself. So I'm going to create new I'm going to create new assets for the stream. I'm going to brainstorm new assets for the stream. For I don't know when after this brainstorm I don't know when I could get it done. When I could get these assets done. So hopefully hopefully I can, after I finish brainstorming, I can put this up as a to-do, since I'm hoping that the brainstorm can clarify some things. Let me put it up to, let me show you. I'm doing the brainstorming in Toon Boom just to draw out what I want for each section of the stream, like this scene, what you're seeing now, and then the starting soon, right back, stage, ending soon. The main goal is that I want it to be entertaining. And one of the things I made all the assets for the stream in Fire Alpaca. And what I hope to achieve is movement from these assets when I use the Toon Boom on them, because I can export GIF, video, all the bells and whistles. So, without further delay, let's get into the meat of it. So the first question I need to ask myself is, what do I want to achieve with the starting soon? With the starting soon page, because there's no guarantee that I'm gonna have everything up at the exact time. I've had a streak of being able to go. However, I hope there's gonna be more people soon, so I want people to come in, so that would be a good opportunity for starting soon. I'm turning the drag down. Waiting. So that's the first thing I want. The first thing I want it to be is for it to be entertaining enough to stay, but yeah, entertaining enough for people to come in and they want to stay. Ooh, what's this gonna be? I'm gonna stick around. And so the second thing I want it to do is to convey what I want to convey what's going to happen in the stream. So when the people are sticking around, they'll know what they're sticking around for, which might bring some more it'll want them to stick around, hopefully. And the top thing I want, the most important thing I want for this is it's kind of tapping into the first one I made. I want to keep continuity, so I'll put it down here. Is to be entertaining. God. God, I have such bad continuity with my writing. It's better now. Since I started journaling back the beginning, since I started journaling in the beginning of this year, my handwriting's gotten considerably better, but not good enough, in my opinion. I forgot to add the G. Oh, that looks kind of good. No, it doesn't. Entertaining. That's how you pronounce it. Okay, so the main thing I did in how I conveyed this before and right now is that what you're seeing now, I pretended to be like a part of a cafe. So you're watching a TV inside of a cafe, and the starting soon scene had a bulletin board, or it had a cork board, and those I put notes up to signify what was going to happen. And for a while I kept up with it, but I haven't anymore, just because I'm not happy with it. And also I used Fire Alpaca for the notes, which I've since abandoned and just kept. The last time I had to use it for the notes, I really didn't like it. So I'm going to keep my not using a Fire Alpaca thing to... I'm not going to use Fire Alpaca, so... No... Okay. So I think these are the core 4 principles. Ayo. Why did I say that? I mean, bruh. Who'll be up coring there for, am I right? That A looks like, the A and L combined, and it's kind of annoying me. So with these 4 things in mind, how do I convey each one? I'm also, hold on, a new note. I also want it to be connected to Wars of Creation. In a way, like have scenes from it. But there's not... Maybe I should... I'm thinking I should either pick one episode to lean on from, or I should choose different scenes from different episodes. And I might even choose episodes that I haven't even released. I'm thinking maybe I can have multiple of them. So I want to sketch... That's... What's I want to sketch different ideas I have for it, though I'm not really sure where to start. I'm having an idea of using the Stickman and Ron base, so it would look similar. God. I was gonna say I forgot what it looked like, but then it flashed in my mind. The overall shape looks like a file folder. In a way. So what do I want to have with it? Maybe it could be a close-up, but what would be detailing? What would be? I have the worries of creation down, what would be entertaining, convey stream material, or a waiting room for the streams to start? So maybe I don't want to go too overly complex. That seems a bit redundant. I don't want to go complex. Just for not. I mean, I can go complex, but I think the simpler I go, the easier it'll be to work on it. So I'm going to write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So these are the first three arcs of Stickman and Ron. No, the first two arcs. Yeah, the first two arcs of Stickman and Ron. You know what? I'm gonna keep it to part 1 only, just for the convenience. So I'm going to separate 1 and 3 from the rest because these I actually have episodes on. I could tap into the beta episodes, but I don't feel like that would be a good representation of the stream content. So these are pretty unknown unless I want to solidify what they're going to look like this stream. So I can either use Stickman's House, which is 1, the In-Between, which is number 2. Actually, I think that's... Hold on. I'm gonna put this to BRB, because I think I kind of like that idea of using the In-Between for Be Right Back thing. So I'm going to put that there. So 2 is gone. I'm using episode 2 for Be Right Back. Episode 1 is going to be, for starting soon, is I think going to be 1. I think thematically that would make sense, right? So what about 1 would be... What about 1 would be informational? I'm thinking either maybe his bedroom, like his pillow here, and the desk I was in. Excuse me for a second, I need to close something. Okay, back to what I was saying. I'm thinking of making the first idea to be a Stickman's bedroom, and the alarm clock he's showing could scroll through the stream activity Like, that would go to the right. And I'd have to make different assets for it. However, I'd be up to the task. It's easier to work on Toon Boom and use the text tools. I'd also want to. I'm thinking of making it the assets in the thumbnails area. I think it'd have better fluid workflow on that. So that's one idea. But is it entertaining? Ooh, I should have Stickman sleeping. Now that I have... I mean, I can take this out. I don't need this. So I have a waiting room for the start. I can convey stream meaning. Is it entertaining? And I'm thinking, is watching Stickman sleeping entertaining? Sorry about that. Okay. You see like a little feather. That he's blowing, just like in Celeste. Trans rights. Okay, the detail on the feather does not matter. So, is this entertaining? I mean, it's moving. It will be moving. I mean, it doesn't have to be just him, just him snoring. I could have it, like, where he picks up the water and drinks it, gets up all groggy-like, and, like, takes a sip of the water. Good side of it. Ooh, something's wrong with Stickman. Okay, I think that's a good idea. But I think I should add some other things, since I can make I think I can make the video as long as I want. I need to test how long I can make it, if there is an upper limit to OBS's stream settings. If I can add a GIF that's like 2 to 3 minutes long with different things happening. But what's another thing that can happen? Ooh, we can like turn left to right. Like I'm gonna put this up top, and have the sketches down low. Okay, so we have one lit feather blowing. Or should the like feather come down? This can be one idea. The main animation would be Stickman sleeping. The feather would occasionally come down and then blow a few seconds and then fall away. So that can be one idea. I want to make 4 ideas for all of them because, you know, it'll give me the opportunity that if I do like all of them, I can switch them. I can make all of them, and then depending on what I'm doing, I can switch it, or that, like, based on the channel, I should make just 3. So, depending on, excuse me, depending on which channel I'm on, I can go to which one I want. That's some good cider. Why do I keep saying that? That's from Jerma. From his Germacraft stream, the first episode. But I'm getting off topic. Okay, so I have 1 done. I should just copy this, the rim, to give continuity. So that's one option. Another is, ooh, I can have Stickman eating his cereal, his nondescript goop. I wish. I wish I was able to. I wish I had him eat the food actually, instead of just looking at it. But how would I convey the information? Let me look back to the first episode. I think there was a TV in the background. I could use that as something. So let me get back to my main channel. I'm on Blueprint's channel to look at. He did have a TV. Okay. So I'm thinking how to use that. It's far away, so I'd have to push it up. I mean, continuity doesn't matter that much. Stream activity. So that can be like, ooh, I have an awesome idea. I should make a video of, I can have the stream activity on here, but like I can also have it interrupted by other episodes. Like like the beta episodes, different animations, shorts, the Wars of Creation shorts. That's a good idea, I think. Hopefully. Okay, so I think I got another idea done. So now I need to think of the last one for the starting soon. Okay, so these were really the main scenes of the show, of the episode, really. There is an opportunity to use something else. Let me pull up the thing. That's nice. That's unusual. That's different. Okay. So now we have a good view of what it can be. So I'm gonna put it. Alright, you're not gonna. I can put it here temporarily, and I can browse what I can do. So we already have the pillows. It's the back there was a sketch. I can correct it to whatever needs to be. Okay, so here's another opportunity. His bathroom. What, bruh? Okay, and ooh, the guys in the photo. I don't think they get enough appreciation. Those guys. Maybe I could do something with them. And I can, since they're singing. Maybe I could do something with them. Like, him taking a bath and them actually moving. And then words appearing in the painting that says, like, the activity. And then singing their heart out. Stickman looks a bit cursed here. Even more so now. I already forgot what they looked like. So they'd be actually moving while Stickman's taking a lovely bath. So that conveys the stream activity. Hopefully it's entertaining. It's part of Warriors of Creation. And it's waiting room. He's taking a bubbly bath. Stickman is. And it'd be nice to be able to recreate the episode 1 things. Episode 1 backgrounds, as well as some assets. And also a note to self that I don't know if I'll need to add a note to myself for this, because it's been in my head for a while. When I create backgrounds, I want to be able to create the assets as well for it. So if like there's a bunch of chairs in a room, that'll be a part of the background, but it can also move on its own. That's I think is the beauty of Toon Boom, is that everything can be done in software. Like when I was working with part 3, episodes 1 through 3, I was making mostly episode 3. I made every asset in Fire Alpaca, and you already know that I'm not gonna continue with that. Adds a bit more character. I'm not continuing with it anymore. I'm only doing it if I'm doing dirty work, if I need to make something fast, quick, and not that good. And so they'll also have that aesthetic, it'll be in vector as well as backgrounds. Like you could noticeably see which assets are made in a Fire Alpaca rather than stick notes if you look back in episode 3. So I think we have all of them for starting soon. I'm going to move it up here because in a short bit I'm going to push it all of them back. To live. I don't know what I'm going to do for live. I might be able to do episode 3. But that's only one of the things that I want for the live thing. Let me... Since I know I'm going to be able to do 3 versions of it, or at least pick what I want. At the end of the stream, I hope I'm going to pick what I like best. Okay, so the same for live as the starting soon is to be entertaining and to be about Warriors of Creation. I also wanted to give a clear view of me and window. So I want you to be able to see everything while still having a part for me, because right now, if I was still here and not a ghost, I would have been small and it would have been hard to see. So I want an equal balance for both. So right now it'll be about 3. So there are some things that I could do with 3. Some areas that are known. The shop, commerce. Commerce. I forgot how to spell commerce. I think that's it. Commerce store. The bank. The Arlen Bank. How do I even remember? I mean, I have trouble remembering different things in different stuff depending on what show, like fantasy names. I have trouble remembering them. But I think I'm okay here. That's neither here nor there. So there are 2 things that I could do. I want to get at least 5 things, so I have an option to choose between what I could do. I have... Oh, I just realized Stickman's flashback to his childhood made it so much easier for me to pick and choose. Okay, so I have the playground. I'm gonna have to pull episode 3 up because I want to get everything in continuity order. Like the playground that... Oh, I already failed at that. Maybe it's a bedroom. I also... Principal's office. And also, I should make it so it's not the principal's office. Since, I mean, in their world, I haven't thought up of the education system that much. I will have to with Joseph and Samuel. And so... living room. Living room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 so far. Ooh, I think, hold on. And I think the second final one would be Ron's, Ron's room. Since he has a TV in there, it'd be easier for me to project it on there. To project the screen on there and to have like a place for me to sit. Like his bed would be a good place. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I think we're good on to making the sketch process. So I'm going to start with the living room from Ron's living room. So we'd have the TV up here. It'd be taking up most of the screen. And then we'd have me over here. There's a reason I'm not making my face, and that's because, well, I'll show that when I get to me. So this will be the TV. I might make some like couch things. I think the what the TV's on will have a good contrast with my hair and coat, I think. So that's Ron's living room. Next, I think we will have Ron's bedroom, in which I'd say have the TV put up here, and the TV would have like a small stand and not like a one that's over, not one that's not what the TV in Ron's room would not have a TV stand that's surrounding it. Then I would be over here. Sitting on, well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't really see the bed. And I think this needs to be bigger. Yeah. Cool. And so that would be the second one. The third one, I'm thinking of putting it in not commerce store, that would be weird. I don't think there'd be any way to put it in there. I don't think the bank would work. Not the playground. Bedroom. No. Wait, whose bedroom am I talking about? What? When I was making that, what? Oh, right, Stickman's childhood bedroom. Not the office. No, not. What if I made it so that it wasn't following the live? Since it can also. I'm wondering if I should make it something else. I should make it also have 7. 3 and 7. And for that, I can have the Jacob's living room. So it would be the end of the couch would be here. The screen would be over here. And I would be over here. It would also cover, like, give the illusion of me sitting on there. Maybe I should put it back further. So those are the 3 options. And I know I broke the rule of having it be having the only 1 episode, but I make the rules in this. I can bend them however I want to. And it's not hurting anyone. That's the main important thing. It's only affecting me. So I have the 3 set done here. The set of 3 done there. So now I need to go to BRB. So just like I said before, it needs to be entertaining. And a part of Warriors of Creation. So since I did 3 and 7, I'm wanting to use more for that, for one thing. More per asset. More than 1 episode per asset. No steel worm. Could maybe I can maybe fit something in there. No, the shopping boss. Himalayans, 8. I could have. Ooh, that's a good idea. Have it. Two teams run in between. I'm thinking, what could fit these 2? And I don't want to waste them. I don't want to waste all of them because I only have like 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I guess I could. I have a limit of 3. I have a limit of 3 3 scenes per section. So it doesn't matter if I use the max for each one, since I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already used 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'd have enough. And I also want my... These are all supposed to be looping. That's a hidden goal of mine. But just to let anybody crossing the stream, which is no one, these are all supposed to be looping. Okay. I should get the boxes in. Intermission. I guess I could have the big guy and Stickman and the steel worm. These are major spoilers for the episodes at hand, but I'm willing to share it with you with this stream because I doubt anyone's gonna watch until 47 minutes, almost 48, and even care about the steel worm stuff. So now I can keep going. So now I need to sketch them out, see how they look. The Stickman and Big Guy wouldn't be running, they'd be... No. They would be swimming since they're down in the ocean. I think making them go this way, the opposite direction, would make good. Ron and Robert going the left way, and Big Guy and Stickman going the opposite direction would make a good contrast. So that's the first one. Next is Ron flying through the in-between. And the last one would be Big Guy and Stickman and the Steel Worm. I think they'd be sitting and chilling. Or no, they should be walking through the Steel Worm. Just like they kind of are in the episode 4 remake. It's not out, nor have I got any animation of it out, but it'll be cool. Carrying his new sword that he gets in that episode. Coincidentally, a stick. So now we have all three scenes for the intermission. And so now we head on to for the BRB. So now we head on to the intermission, I should say. That'd be messed up. So, as usual, I wanted it to be entertaining about words of creation and to loop, which is the secret task I want. So, what episode could this be in? I know I could use 13. That is technically a really good example of an intermission. I could use... I'm going to add more detail to the Steel Worm one. So another thing I could use would be... Oh. Man, I can't pick out which one I want. I guess you could say this vexes me. I should kill that joke. It's not even funny. I got it from like that one house thing. Well, and instead of just like waiting around, doing nothing, I should make scenes that were in episode 13 that I could use. Maybe Stickman crying his brains out. Kind of messed up, but it's the first example I thought of. And next, something I could else do would be here. it would be Jessica examining Davis's bloodstain, I think. Blood. Another thing could be Ron going to the portal, or like being held on by Stickman and almost going into the portal. I do want to work on Ron's rig, but not on stream. So I'm gonna keep this stream like short. I was gonna get outside and walk before it's too late. So, have I thought about any other episode that could fit? I'm going to do a spin wheel. A wheel spinning thing. Huh. I am going to take a screenshot of what I have now. I might be able to splice it. I'm not going to look at it now to not recreate what I just did. Leaking personal stuff. Okay. New. Okay, I have 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So now, whatever it picks, it'll be what I choose for the two. Whatever two first pick comes up, that I'll do that for the. And excuse me, I need to use the restroom. Okay, back again. And so now we'll choose what to do. Are there sound effects? I can't see. I can't tell. Okay, we're doing 12. 12 and 12. And a 9, okay. 12 and 9 are our things to do. I'm getting my glove on. Okay. So 12 and 9. And 9. So what aspects of 12 and 9 could be in the intermission? We always have the steam room. Or I want to get one from each 12 and 9 before I start doing another of 12 and 9. But nothing really screams intermission at me when I think of episode 9. Ooh, Max Stickman Cliff. Sounds a bit. It sounds a bit ominous, but it's ominous. One more from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more from 12, and I think we'd be good. I think surveillance cameras. Because, fun fact, 12's beta episode, after the fight with the guard robot, I was planning to do more with the TV screen. I was wanting to do surveillance footage of Davis Summers killing people. Though I was too lazy to do it, so I just did a still image. I have no defense for that. So I think this is good. So I'm gonna Another thing I like about Toon Boom that After Effects doesn't have is the ability to turn your canvas. Oh yeah, you're so sad that it's intermission. No, I want this live stream to continue. No. Also, I'm going to be visiting Krenma's 3,000 subscriber special soon. Hopefully that doesn't come up when I am walking Yeah, he's so sad. He's in Ron's room. Yeah, that's better. Hmm. I should have the TV poke out a bit and say intermission. It won't look like this because, frankly, who has the time to read something that's been hyphenated? Was my sentence there hyphenated? Because I paused a bit. Would that count as hyphenation? I think that's too high-brained for me. Okay, so we did Stickman crying. I want to do... Stickman and Max on the cliff. Sitting there. And then, I know I did this in the BRB screen to have clouds in the shape of I'm going to have the cloud say intermission. But the good thing about this is that since I can have things move, I don't have to have it won't just be there. It'll be moving across the screen, and then it'll loop back to the front. It'll be a sunset aesthetic too, by the river or the ocean. I made a painting, like an art about the Stickman and Ron series for Universal Legacy and Warriors of Creation, and it was like kind of like this with the main character sitting on the cliff, and it's become so outdated. I feel I can share it to the channel. I don't think I can, or I don't think I'm going to, because I don't really feel like it. Or if there's something that's actually canon there, like a character appearance, after the character appears, after the character appears in canon, that's in the picture, I think I could show anyone in the non-existent fandom. Okay, so now I'm going to do surveillance cameras with Jacob and Ron looking on. And I'm wondering if I could, like before, what I said for the stream activity for the second iteration of the starting soon stream, starting soon screen, I could put like videos of mine up there. and I can put stuff over here. I'm not sure what I can put, but yeah, like I said, maybe scenes from videos I made, actual episodes. That'll be fun. Okay, so I think I have the intermissions done, and now I'm on to the ending. And since I had so much fun with the spinning wheel, I can go back to it. I'm going to go back to it and choose the remaining episodes. And so, like we said before, our thing has to be entertaining and belong to Warriors of Creation. The asset has to be entertaining and Warriors of Creation relating. Excuse me for a second, I need to get water. My mouth is kind of parched. Okay, I'm back. And so now we'll spin the wheel. Close. Remove. We have four more. Four more. I don't know why my voice is cracking so much. Probably because I haven't talked this much in a while, or ever. I'm trying to expand, like I said before. Train my voice to talk, exercise my voice to talk more. I'm gonna voice train soon, hopefully. Okay. 11. Oops. 5. So now we have 5. finally. Nine 11. So wait, hold on. Was that actually 11? Okay, yeah. Okay, that was actually 6. Okay, so it's 11 6. So what can I use with these episodes? This needs to be wider. I always have the habit of doing both up and down to the right when repositioning a copy-pasted asset. I don't need it for what I'm doing now. It's just a habit and a good one to keep because you don't want to, if you need to actually put it up and right to the left, to the up and left, you don't want to just put it to the up or to the left. So I'm glad that I'm doing it so I don't lose the muscle memory. So for 5, I could have the checking the items out of the store. For 10, I could have it could be I don't know, something about Krugnut. But Krugnut doesn't speak anything, but let's look at, well, no. Maybe I could have it camera view. Camera view of a camera view of us. Of us exiting the bottom and I'm gonna stop talking while I write because it's making me both go slower in both areas. So that's my plan for the 10th episode. And for 11, ten and 11 stay mostly the same. 9 is completely different, and for good reason too. The beta 9, it's the epitome of uselessness. Epitome. And so ooh, maybe I could put a dining check on counter. So what I can do is for 5, yeah, I'm gonna do the sketches now because I think I'm happy with all these 3. And at the end I could decide which one goes to which channel. Okay. Obviously I'm gonna have a The Thins cameo. Nah, I mean, they wouldn't buy that. It's very unhealthy for you. I'll think of what to put in later, but it's I'm gonna have Ron and Stickman buying stuff. That's the first one. The second one is gonna be a camera shot of it going up, like I said before. And let's get the first and last pictures done so I can get some continuity going. Then I'm gonna mountains. The stairs. Then there. And now it goes up into the TV. Oh no, it should go into the door. Yeah. To make it simpler. So it's a single forward movement of and I'll have it say the end here. And here. Wait, no. Just here. And or fin to be pretentious and fancy. or fend. Yeah. Fend. Now that's confusing. Funny but confusing. And that's better. And so now we have the second one done. And now 11, the check. Like now, it can say end on there too. And I made it so it has more and more as I went down just for kicks. I don't think I'm going to do that for the actual thing. I just wanted to do that because it felt like it. Okay. I think we have all the scene things done except for me. Okay. Since I have so much selected, it takes much longer to load. Wow, look at that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 scenes I'd have to make. Sorry about that. Oh, I have a warning sign. And so the last one is going to be simple. It's going to be the new PNG tuber model for me. And so I think it'd be pretty funny if my idle state was me looking at the screen. And then every time I speak, it's me turning around. Like, idle. And then when I turn it back around, like when I speak, I turn around and then address the viewers. My face is looking pretty flat. But I'll fix that with the official thing. So there you have it. Poor little 6. I'm feeling like I should... I think I should add 6 into one thing. And I will want to add it here. But which one is the weakest link? I'd say this. So let's make some new ideas for them. So what is interesting about 6? What can I use for 6? Thank you. Six mostly stays the same as well. So I'm comfortable thinking about the beta episode as well as the modern. There's not much scenes. Why don't I? I think I'm gonna have it snowy. I'm going to have it in the snowy cave. Yeah, I kind of regret deleting all the things for them, but now I can just create. I'm just gonna pull this out of my ass. I'm gonna be in the snowy cave while that they hid in. Stigman and Ron did when they were being chased by the big guys. Not big guy, but like the big guys, like plural. And big guy isn't cloning himself. There's the giant snowman, which actually is gonna be. I'm gonna change that to be like a stereotype, tropish henchman thing, like from Sonic Event, like the Sonic show. Rat, Scratch, and some other guy. I forgot the other guy's name. Yes, small one. And then the tall one. Okay, so, like I said, like I was gonna do before, I'm gonna do that, but like, do it in a snowy landscape. It'll be. This represents the cave thing. So it'll be in the cave, like I said before. I don't know why I reiterated it. I did though. Oh wow, that actually looks quite similar, so I'm going to change it to that. And I think we're good on that. I'm gonna rename this as stream assets. Okay. So we have all of them ready, but now I'm going to assign which channel will be used for which asset will be used for which channel. And so I think this is a good idea for the main channel. Fell. This is good. So I wonder if this would be good for blueprints. And then for X, this will be good for X. For over here, I'll be able to see this on this stream, this channel. So I think this is good for Fell, the main channel. This will be good for blueprints, the blueprints. And this, by process of elimination, I don't really see how this would fit into the X theme. Would be here. Now, I think this would be good for X. There's something in my eye. This, I think, would be cool for blueprints. And then this would be for Thel. Why are you blue? Why are you blue? Why are you blue? I like that voice. I've been smoking for 30 years. I've been smoking for 30 years. This would be good for X. Blue. And then Thel. Blue. Good for X. I'm just basing this off of vibes. Blue. Thel. And so each one has their own personal thing assigned to them. I'm going to save this to the library, to the Toon Boom library symbols. Sorry about that. I'm going to save this as symbols. I don't know. Huh, it just goes in there. That's pretty cool. I'd say that's it. So this will be for Thelefia, Thel, and Fel. Okay. It'd be useless of me to reiterate what you already know. So I think this is it. I think I have everything planned to make. I'm all good to go. So I'll see you sometime soon. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna, if I will stream tomorrow, it's gonna be clothes. I'm going to be sketching future rigs, and that won't be, this won't pertain to the current project I'm doing, the Lightsgaze X Universal Legacy crossover. No, this will just be for future projects, like future characters that I'll make. It'll be on Blueprint. And I doubt I'd even get through 1, but it'd be cool. My goal for it is to get through 4, or 3, but like 4 would be awesome because like the core 4 motif. So I'll see you then, guys. I will see no one then.